Yeah. So are you aware about this bitwise and bitwise inclusive or exclusive, or have you heard this term, or are you aware about binary digit, bit digit? So bitwise AND means when you wanted to perform operation with binary digit. If I say you that you have a digit, suppose a is equal to 101. This is a binary one. Binary one means that number is in the form of 0 and 1. Okay. So every decimal binary means actually this 101 in decimal is represented as 5. 101 is a representation of 5. Okay. So here suppose A is 101, B is suppose 110, which means that when you convert into the decimal value, it will be your 6, right? Now if I say you, you wanted to perform operation bitwise AND between A and B. How you're going to do that? Always remember that you have to do AND operation between A and B. So bitwise you have to do. So AND operation, what does it says? AND operation says that wherever you will have both one, okay, wherever you will find both bit are one. Those who are preparing for gate, they might be aware about it. And if they haven't taught you this thing for the gate preparation, then it will be a loss for you, because in the gate these questions are always they ask. Because I personally also seen this. I also while preparing the gate, I have prepare on this term only. So that's why I'm telling you based on that. This is the one of the most important operator, and they might ask in the questions based on the logic gates. So logic gate works on a bitwise data. So how this work? Suppose whenever you have both the bit, okay, in bitwise and says that whenever both bit are 1, then you will simply give an answer as 1. Whenever any of the bit is 0, it will be 0 only. Okay. So now suppose if you want to do bitwise on this, what will be the answer you will get? 1 0. Okay. 1 0 bitwise between 1 and 0 will be your 0. Okay. Bitwise between 0 and 1 will be what? Your 0. Bitwise between 1 and 1 will be your 1. So the bitwise operation between A and B will give you the result 100. Okay. Am I clear to you? What do you mean by bitwise operation? Bitwise says that wherever both bit are 1, there you will going to take 1. If any of the bit is 0, it will going to be 0. Okay. Naman, are you there, Naman? Okay, he's not in the class. Okay. Any other like Dhruv, any one of you, are you aware about this bitwise operation? Have you done work before?
Yeah.
Okay, great.
Yes, sir.
Okay. And similarly, bitwise exclusive or inclusive or, what does it mean? Bitwise inclusive or means same operation you have to do. Just you need to remember, like any one of the value is 1, then you have to take 1. For example, both 1, then you will going to take 1. If any of the value is 1, you will going to take 1. Similarly, if you have 1 0, you will going to take 1. And if both the value 0, then in that case only you will going to take 0. Okay. So this is in the case of inclusive or. An inclusive or represented with pipe operator. This is called pipe operator. This you will going to find it out above the enter button. Just see in your keyboard above the enter button, there is a pipe operator is there. Okay, so this is called pipe operator. And when you wanted to do like inclusive or, always remember there is a difference between inclusive and exclusive. Inclusive or says you wherever if any one of the value is 1, then you will have to perform, then you will give an output as 1. Here you can see here any one of the value of what value of anyone, a and b. Okay, here I'm talking about a and b. So if any one of the value is 1, then it will be 1, but it is opposite to and says that it is mandatory to have both 1, then only it is 1, otherwise for all it will be 0. So this inclusive or. What about exclusive or? Exclusive or says you, exclusive or says that where the number of 1 is in odd, there you are going to take 1. Now here, this is a situation. So exclusive or says you where the both the input are different. Now you tell me, out of this 4 scenario, in which scenario both the input are different? This two, right? So for this, they will going to take 1, rest they will going to take 0. Okay. In case of exclusive or, which is represented with cap operator, this is called cap operator. You will find this cap operator in 6 digit, 6 key of your keyboard, 6 digit, 6 key of your keyboard, this cap operator. And here in this cap operator, it says you when both the input are different. So here both the input are different, 0 1 1 0. For that only you will going to take 1, and when both input are same, for that you will going to take 0. Is it clear? Now the question is, what about if you have a 3 variable? Suppose if you have a 3 variable a b c, how you are going to do that? In that case, you will going to see the odd number of 1 in this both. Okay, C for odd number of 1. Wherever you are going to find a odd number of 1, that will be represented by 1, and for rest it will be 0. Okay, check for a odd number of 1. So like this it is. What about logical and now? I hope it is clear now, but still if I will going to show you tomorrow practically on all the variable and this operator. But here now bit this logical and means both the conditions should be true. Logical and says you that both the conditions should be true. Suppose if I say if a is greater than 5 and a should be less than, okay, a should be greater than 5 and a should be greater than, or a should be less than 7. So which number will come accordingly to you? If I say you, I wanted to take a number of a which is greater than 5 but less than 7. So which number you will going to get? 6 right here. And here both the conditions should be true. Then only you will get the answer, right? So here logical and says both conditions should be true. Then only you will come inside this if condition and you will going to print the condition, whatever it is, system dot out dot print a. So it will give output a is equal to 6. Similarly, if I talk about logical or, then in that logical or, any one of the condition should be true, then it will give that. Logical or says that any one of the conditions should true. And how do we represent it? With double pipe operator. means either this condition should true or this condition should true. So you're going to come inside the loop, come inside the braces and execute that. Either of the condition should be true. Either suppose you are accepting from the user any value of a, okay, and but suppose user has entered a value 10, is 10 is greater than 5, condition is true, so this code will execute, it will not give any error here. But here, if you take an a value 10, then in that case it will give error. Why? Because here logical and says you when both condition true, then only you will going to come inside the condition. No, bitwise and logical and perform in a different manner. Bitwise means with bit data. You're working with binary data in bitwise end, but logical end is different. Logical end means where you are checking both the condition are true. Okay, I will going to show you practically tomorrow. Just remember one thing, bitwise end means working with the binary data, as I given you example. Logical end means any condition where you want both the condition should be true. For example, if you accept a value as a 10 and check it here, is 10 is greater than 5? Correct. But is 10 is less than 7? No. So in that case, you won't run this system.out print. Once the condition true, then only you will come inside. So it is about this. Then assignment operator are like equal to and all. Now one more thing, if there is a symbol like this, a is equal to a plus b, how do you write this one? You can write this like this also. This is a short representation. Similarly, if you have a like this, a is equal to a into b, then you can write it like this also. This is comes under assignment operator. It means when you will going to expand this, you will get the first one. Okay. Now, what do you mean by ternary operator? Ternary operator work like this. Now here you see this ternary operator. Ternary operator says you they work in this way. Suppose my a value is 10. Is 10 is greater than 8? If this condition true, you will going to print the immediate one. If this condition false, then you will going to print this one after colon. See this. Okay, the format is question mark and colon. Okay. So in that case, if this condition is true, you will going to print this condition, and false, then you will going to print this condition. So ternary operator work in this way. So I hope it is clear to you the different kind of operator and the variable. We'll going to see practically tomorrow. I will going to show you in Eclipse how to write a program for the different variable and different operator. So please practice this, and I'll going to upload the video also. Let me share you the link. Sorry.